starts, and everything will begin to follow as he gains experience all throughout this year and for years to come.
Donovan, throughout your career, you were criticized at times, probably unfairly, by the media. Is it weird to be? Do you consider yourself one of us now? And when you criticize guys, is it weird?
No, I don't see myself as one of you guys. But the whole thing about it, hey, it made me who I was, and you have to be able to take criticism and use it positively. And I've used that as motivation each and every time throughout my playing days. And at this particular point, when I'm doing what I'm doing, if I criticize somebody, I try to not to make it personal, just from what I've seen, and hopefully they'll do the same thing that I did. Take what I've seen and what I've said, and use it in a positive light, and whatever I can do to motivate others. My thing for me is I like to mentor a lot of the young guys who are not just in football, but just any other sports or any challenges that they may be faced with. I've been through the ringer, so to speak. I've had highs, I've had lows, and I think it's for all of us to be able to give back and show your experience and explain to them of ways of handling it and making it better in the future for them.
What do you expect tomorrow to do?
Feels like back in '99, coming out of that tunnel. I look around and see some of the familiar faces that I played with, guys who played such a major part throughout my 5 years here. To come back and have them be a part of it is special, and the energy to be high. I really look over on the other side, and I'm going to try to treat it just like we play in Miami. That last game in the Dome, 66-13. Probably y'all were like 6 or 7, but don't make me feel old. But it was a wonderful time, and one in which I've always will remember. And for myself and Jason, being seniors in that game, and the last time we would play Miami, we approached it just like it was our Super Bowl. And coming out of that tunnel on Saturday, that's how I'm going to approach it. Like it's coming out of the Super Bowl tunnel and looking at my teammates and just being able to take it on with them.
Terrell Hunt seemed pretty excited to get a chance to meet you. Have you had a chance to talk to him yet?
I haven't. And after we're done here, I'm going to get a chance to go sit down and talk with him. And I've watched him ever since his first start. And, I didn't want to bother him during the season. And obviously, Coach Schaefer was trying to make a decision at that time. And, just enjoy his progression. And I enjoy what they've been able to do while he's been under the helm. And he's a talented player, strong arm, can make plays. And, one thing that I enjoyed is the Clemson game, where, had a young quarterback in T. Hunt. On the other side, he had an experienced quarterback in Taj Boyd. Very similar careers, I think, that, maybe seeing the type of career that Taj Boyd is having this season. He may be T. Hunt in about 2 years. So then they'll be talking about Syracuse football again.
You mentioned you reminisced a little bit on the stupid things you did. Any fun stories that you can share with us?
Absolutely not. Those are kind of buried up on Skytop, or might be down on Marshall Street. I don't know, but those are things that stay kind of hidden. Let's just say we had a great time. Great time.
Donovan, you mentioned your teammates before. What are some of those relationships that withstood the test of time that you're proud to call friends even today?
Well, when you can pick up the phone and call your starting back, you can talk to Ian Powell, you can talk to Rob Conrad. When you look at your receivers and you pick up a phone and call Kevin Johnson, or when you see Quinn Spotwood, any of the tight ends and the seams and seams or Logan Williams, you think of your offensive line, Harvey Pennypacker and Scott Kieran and all those guys, and key linebackers, or on defense and C. Jason Bowles, Antoine Barnes, Steve Willard, Kevin Abrams, Rod Gadsden, Philip Nash. Those particular guys that may not be names that click with you guys, but when I look at highlight films and think about the Gator Bowl, think about the Liberty Bowl, think about the Orange Bowl, those bowls in which we spent time together and laughed and joked and played cards to, all of us now with kids and married, thinking about what we're going to do as a family together, watching kids kind of grow up and be men and be beautiful women. That's something that stands alone in us being here in this facility. Because when you leave here, it's what do you do